gentlemen, live, but not as you know it, from Television Centre in the throbbing heart of West London, please welcome the High Priest of Horror, Dr. Terror!
Hello there. Hello and welcome to Going for Gore, the quiz in which filmmakers get out of answering questions by throwing in a gratuitously violent murder whenever the audience spots a hole in the plot. No, I'm not doing it all in this voice, you know. I'm Dr. Terror, not Bleeding Mike Yarwood. And now, this is me. Playing the game tonight is Dr. Giggles, a film which came out a good 10 years too late to be part of the early 1980s slasher movie trend it so desperately tries to resurrect. On our panel are a selection of frightful foreigners who won't be allowed to say anything at all. We have Heinrich from Germany, Dirk from the Low Countries, and Bloodwind from Wales. Now, let's face it, you're not interested in them. They're ordinary, some of them have really bad haircuts, and they're not trained to be entertained. Personally, I think we could do without them, but if we had actors, we'd have to pay them the equity minimum. We can haul in this lot for a tray of green room sandwiches and the forlorn hope of winning a 1992 fridge freezer the Director General doesn't want anymore. Oh, and a holiday to small town America, where everybody's happy. So, the first question is, how come the victims run away at top speed and the mad killer ambles slowly after them, but still manages to catch up?
Help! Miss Headington, help me!
No ideas? Well, there is no answer. Just another gory murder. Second question, what exactly is it that enables movie psychopaths to survive point-blank gunshots and repeated blows to the head? The answer, of course, is sloppy script writing and a slasher subgenre where all plot points and character consistencies, not to mention the laws of physics, are sacrificed to keep the film on course for its next, you've guessed it, gory murder. And why, begorra, bejesus, and behave yourself, is it called Dr. Giggles? Let's just look at this brief hour and a half of horror film and think about that one, shall we?
A teenager with a morbid fascination for a mortuary is the sinister subject next Friday on BBC1 when Dr. Terror presents Phantasm at the earlier time of 12:20.
These men have all got something in common. They've all been punched, beaten, stabbed, scalded by their wives or girlfriends.
The next minute, you've got a knife in your hand and you're going for the person that you love.
Bang! She hit me over the head with a bottle. And I'm stood by the side of the bed, screaming in agony.
From the girl gang that attacked Liz Hurley.
And I just pulled out the knife and I said, give me your money.
To savage schoolgirl beatings. Panorama explores the growing phenomenon of violent women. Monday, 9:30, BBC1.
The all-important weather for the weekend now on BBC1 with Peter Cockroft.
Hello again. Well, showers are continuing to pepper northern and western parts of the British Isles. They'll continue through the night. Some very cold air pushing down across northern Scotland, so some sleetiness there getting right down to sea level. And although we won't have the widespread frost that we had last night, some local frost developing from about the Midlands northwards, where it could turn out to be quite a chilly night where you've got some shelter from the breeze. Tomorrow morning, a lot of dry, bright weather for central and eastern areas. Showers scattered across Scotland and Northern Ireland. By the afternoon, most of the showers across southern Scotland will have disappeared, but by then a few showers moving down across the Midlands and into East Anglia. A cold day in the north tomorrow, 4 degrees, 11 or 12 Celsius across southern parts of Britain. And then a rather chilly night to come on Saturday, a frost in many areas. So a cold morning for Remembrance Sunday. It looks as though it should be dry and bright for the service of remembrance and the march past at the cenotaph. But later on in the day we're going to find some cloud coming into southern parts of England, bringing some outbreaks of rain. And throughout the day, more showers for northern and western areas, sleet and snow up over the mountains of Scotland and the mountains of Northern Ireland. And once again, cold in the north, 10 Celsius in the south. Good night.
Well, now at almost 10 past 2, it's time for us to say goodnight here on BBC One. Don't forget, as always, if you're not ready to call it a day just yet, then our colleagues on BBC Radio will be happy to have you along. There's a choice of music on radios 1, 2 and 3. Radio 4 is currently carrying the World Service, and Radio 5 Live has a mixture of news and sport throughout the night. But from me, Peter Offer, and the rest of the team here on BBC One, have a safe night and a nice weekend. Good night.